What's up, guys? It is the next day. We're back out on the 392 cage project, and we are starting to remove all the electronics and the harnesses. So you can tell we've already got whatever this component is. That was right there. That's removed, labeled. I'm starting to remove this harness. We've got that labeled, so that way we know where stuff goes when it's going back in, because these harnesses are going to be reused. We have to cut this off right here. The seat belt's going to go back here, and the new cage actually goes to a plate back here. So the D pillar is going to come back and land right in this corner. We got everything vacuumed and cleaned up. Well, JB did that this morning, and making good progress. All right, we have the windshield removed. We have all the wiring harnesses removed. We went ahead and threw some welding blankets over the dash, the console, and then wherever we're going to be working. So we just taped these off. We're going to do a rough cut here. We're supposed to do it right at the top edge of this. So we're going to do a rough cut, and then we'll come back and do our final cut and fluff and buff and make that all nice. I have to come up on top of here, mark this area out per the instructions. There's some cuts in here that have to be done. And then they send you some templates that you bolt into the grab handle. We'll go ahead and mark those out, come in and cut. Before you know it, the factory cage will be cut out and removed, and we'll be ready to start putting the new cage in. We are making great progress. JB just got the rear portion of the cage removed. He drilled out these spot welds. So we're ready to work on the A-pillar. And the A-pillar is a little bit more difficult because you got to get this line. They give you a template that bolts in here. So now we're going to do a rough cut roughly here, and then we'll get the rest of this cage removed, and then we can come in here and do our final cuts just like we're doing on the back. Okay, now we have our A-pillars all marked. we're going to do our rough cuts to begin with. So we're going to cut here, and then somewhere up here we'll come in and remove this tube from our B-pillar. We are doing a B-pillar chop, so we'll do that after we get the cage removed. But right now, JB is going to go ahead and start with the rough cut of the A-pillar. We'll get that rest of the factory cage removed. Keep on chugging. There's foam in there that's going to want to burn.
Yeah, I'm just making sure it's not on fire. Because if we got on fire, we got to get it fast.
All right, guys, that is a wrap for day 2 on the cage project and this video. So we're going to be doing segments of this build broken up into different videos, and we're going to stop right here with the disassembly. So everything has been disassembled. The cage is cut out. We do still have to come in here and do our final cuts right here, but that won't take us long at all. And same thing, final cut right there. Tomorrow we will start reassembling with the new parts. So these big aluminum billet chunks basically slide down into the A-pillar, and then your cage starts from there. So this piece, so it's detachable, that piece slides down into that the aluminum piece like that, and then bolts in. We do have to come back in here, do our final cuts, and get that tube out of there, but we're close. We went ahead and dug out the TIG welder, got ourselves ready, did a quick cleanup, and that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, let us know what you want to see, what you don't care to see, and what you think of this build. I'll catch you on the next one.
Damn. There ain't no turning back now, is it? Holy smokes.
What you think?
That's crazy.